feels good to be back. Um, it's been a year since my last upload, and it's been quite a year, honestly. But people been asking me, "Hey, when are you going to do the next podcast? Hey, when are you going to finish editing the one that you recorded a couple of months ago?" And I've just been trying to get build up that the energy to do so. It's been a rough year this year. I think I could just openly say that was dealing with a bout of depression, you know, and it's been a rough one, and I'm slowly starting to come back out of it, you know. This has been something that I've wanted to do to get back into for a minute now. I just haven't had the energy and no drive to get back into it. But I'm here again, and so I'm just gonna kind of explain. Just dealing with just depression. Life has really been something interesting, has been kicking me down and just been trying to find different ways to get back up. And I'm slowly starting to figure it out. So I'm here. I want to get back into the habit of recording on a regular basis. The main reason why I even started doing this is because I like the idea of being able to talk, whether it be with a friend, hold a conversation on microphone and eventually camera. But I've always had a passion project to do a podcast, kind of. Just sit on microphone and talk about things that matter, you know. Been a passion project since like senior year of high school, freshman year of college. And, I bought the equipment to get it done. And I don't want it to be a waste of money. So here I am. But this past year, I've just been trying to navigate, find out who I am, find out more of who I am, and get back into the habit of doing things that make me feel better. Um, just I really owe the healing journey that I'm on, the healing process. I really want to shout out to friends, family, coworkers who have been there for me every step of the way this past year because it's been a rough one. And I want to apologize for anybody that I just kind of threw up all of my issues that I've been having, just really sticking by my side. I want to apologize, just repeating the same thing over and over again to my people that have been there for me, close friends, family, coworkers, and all that, who really had uh, the patience to sit and listen to what I've been going through, what's been going through my mind, and everything. And I just, again, really appreciate that. Just this year has been a tough one, just navigating um, through, being mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted is the best way to put it, but like the bottom line is like, I think it's truly and honestly, I think this year I just been depressed, you know, um, it's taken a lot of energy to get back into doing the things that I enjoy the most, going to the jazz club, listening to music, going to the museums, uh, going to the gym. I think the biggest battle was going back to the gym because that's what helped me out a lot my freshman year when I was going through depression as well. But like no lie, I just been taking a step back and reeling from a breakup. And to be honest, it was a year ago. It was over a year ago, and I had my moments. I had my ups and downs. One minute I'm feeling great, like life goes on. I'm doing better. Just minding my own business, working on me. then I have my moments where I'm just sitting there like, damn, I really went through that and that really sucked. And that just brings me back down to square one, you know? And so, like, what spurred getting back into recording a new podcast or recording another episode for y'all is a friend of mine that I work with, Mr. Shem Taylor, invited me onto his. And got the notifications that he uploaded it on Instagram, TikTok. He said he was going to put it on his YouTube channel too. And I was like, you know what? I need to get back into doing this. Like I started this. It's been a passion project of mine for years, and I just need to get back into it. Just 30 minutes. And I've been debating on doing an episode by myself for a minute. My last few uploads, the only 5 videos I have on this channel, I've always had a friend of mine, a guest on the scene with me, Terry, uh, Trey, but today I'm gonna do one by myself. And I think I'm gonna get into the habit of doing one by myself too. And the idea that I want to try out is I want to engage with the people, friends on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, like, hey, let me know if there's a topic or something. Like, just send me a question that you want me to answer. Get my thoughts and opinions on it. Just one that's not too outlandish or just out of nowhere, something crazy or wild, but just something simple. I want to be able to engage and make it fun for everybody. You know, like if I don't have anybody sitting here next to me talking with me, then I'm just like, hey, on this week's episode, what would y'all like for me to talk about? And then if I have enough knowledge or prior knowledge about it, then I'll have a good time talking about it. But I'm just about to start implementing ideas that I've been holding on to, and just taking that first step and really getting it done. You know, but I'm not gonna lie, talking right now makes me feel so much better. It takes weight off my chest. Um, it's the year 2025. I'm 26, and like this is a year, and I'm just like, you know what, I really need to step out of my comfort zone and do different things, kind of explore myself a bit. And so, I was telling Shem yesterday when I was on his podcast that I need to practice the art of detachment. And he's like, "What is an irrational fear that I have?" And I just like I'm not one to really like if I feel com- comfortable enough to say it, I'm going to. And so on his podcast, I was like, I have that irrational fear that people don't love me as much as I love them, you know. And I was like, just calling it what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's abandonment issues. I don't know if it's anxious attachment styles and all that, but I just it's something that I want to work on within myself. Just like not to set my expectations high for the people that I love, the people that I care about, the people that I want to stick around. Uh, you know, because I'm a very caring, I'm a very friendly person, and I take my friendships and relationships very seriously. And like they'll stick with me and haunt me forever, because I'm on in the back of my mind, I'm always like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? I'm always hard on myself about those type of things. And this year I need to practice and understand that it's not always me, you know. And yeah, like I want 2025 to be new year, fresh beginnings, and do something different. Like I want to, I want to get comfortable. Oh, I want to get back. I want to get emotionally and mentally back together and go back to school. I did my first year of grad school got a degree. Did my first year in history. What's it called? What happened? I got academically dismissed, even though my grades were, I passed all my classes. I didn't meet the benchmark GPA wise. Got kicked out or suspended from what they said. God, I lost my car. It's in between jobs, and then just went through a really bad breakup. So that happened 2020, summer of 2023. And I've just been trying to, you know, emotionally and mentally recover from that because that was by far one of the hardest moments I had to go through. And I was like, I really, you know, I worked hard, busted my ass to get into grad school. I did my first year and I want to be able to go back and finish what I started. But honestly, I'm debating on switching to social work because I like the idea of being able to help people. I'm working at a hotel, helping people, providing a service, putting a smile on people's faces. And that's what I really enjoy the most is being able to put a smile on people's faces. I like that. That brings me joy. If I'm able to bring you joy, then it brings me joy too. You know? And social work, as I'm getting older, I'm just like, who can I help provide a service to? You know, like just kids. Social work, I'm mainly doing it for, children. There are children out there in need, right? And I think my therapist was telling me a while back that my school has a program where I could get my doctorate or PhD in social work in 2 years without having to do a final research paper or something like that. I'm like, wow, so the possibility of getting a PhD or a doctorate is there. So I just need to do it. Just need to get back into it. So I'm just not there yet. But like people ask, well, if you do get a PhD doctorate in social work, what would you do? And so I swear, so I could be a mentor, guidance counselor, a therapist for kids who need it, you know, and just I want to do something like that. Working here in the hotel and another one, and like, man, Bryce, you got a good voice. You need to use it. If you become a therapist, your voice is very therapeutic and all that sounds very helpful. And like podcasting, I was like, I could go back to school and get a second bachelor's degree in broadcasting or something. I was be a podcaster, a radio show host. Like, there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of I want to say dreams or goals and achievements that I want to make, achieve pretty much. And I'm just trying to get back into the zone of being able to make those achievements, right? Um, First podcast or first upload of 2025. Just want to do something more positive. If I'm able to do something positive for me and make me happy, make me a better person, then I want to be able to extend that outward, you know. And I want to say again, I really appreciate those who stuck with me through this past year because it has been a rough one. Along the way, I met some new people. Along the way, I've reconnected with some old folks. Along the way, I had to let some people go. And life is it's all just a learning experience. And I'm grateful for those who came, I'm grateful for those who stayed, and I'm grateful for those who left. And there's one in particular who left and left a really huge dent. And that's a dent that I'm trying to mend and take care of and recover from. And that's a type of dent that I really don't think I can emotionally and mentally afford again, or at least not anytime soon, right now. But I just feel, I don't know. I feel I want to get back to, I would always say this to my mom, that I want to mentally go back to the person I was back when I was 20, back when I was 21. I'm in grad school, I'm working my first job at Walmart, the first job, making money and all that. I got my first car, going to school, getting good grades, going to the gym, getting physically fit, getting in the best shape of my life. Just like then I was really bubbly, very vibrant, very, I don't want to say naive or a little bit hard headed. I was younger and just full of life. And now, after certain circumstances, I just see things differently. And I'm a bit of a different person. My sister-in-law was telling me that I used to be very talkative, very bubbly, very outgoing, always smiling. And then now she's like, I'm more reserved, kind of quiet, have a tendency of thinking before I speak instead of being more uh, free with my speech. Now I'm very careful with my words and all that, and just gotten to the point where I'd much rather stay quiet than try to offend some people. But it only damages me, or it only does harm to me more trying to please and appease people than speaking for myself. Um, it's just like, in the past year working at this job, this hotel, being a part of the team that the first team to open it, 3 weeks before a grand opening, we're role playing, figuring out how to approach the guest, how to help the guest and all that. Like, I think this is by far the best job that I've had. I've had fun with it. When I worked at Walmart, like the crew, like I was cool with the crew. We all had so much fun. I left for a year, came back. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Bryce, you're back. You're here." And everything. And then again, stayed there long enough till I got my bachelor's, and then I went off to grad school, did different things. Um, I can say I'm very grateful for the team that I work with now at my current job. In the past year, um, able to grow with them, help them out, and then again, providing a service to the guests that come in. Like, it's been a really fun year. And like, it would have been a lot better if I didn't have that bout of depression. But being able to work here, come to a job that I enjoy, hang out with people that I really love hanging out with, um, it really helped out a lot. And again, having that supportive family, those supportive friends, supportive coworkers, that really means a lot to me, and I highly appreciate it. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to everyone within my circle that was there for your boy. And yeah, um, I don't think I'll be talking too long. I'll probably talk for another couple of minutes or so, but just long enough to let y'all know that your boy is back. He's okay. He's doing much better, and I'm trying to make it a goal for myself to regularly upload on the channel, even though, like, even if I don't have anybody to talk with, I'll just speak freely from my mind, talk by myself. But then again, if I don't have anybody talking with me, I still want to engage, interact with whoever listens, and like again, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. If there's a question you ask me, if there's a topic you want me to talk about, one that's within the realm of possibility, one that I know about, just about opinion, something lighthearted, funny, but also like kind of grounded, serious. Like, if there's a particular thing you want me to talk about, then just let me know, and I will gladly talk about it. And then what's it called? I want to be able to have regular sessions and bring on guests that we could talk as well. But I'm gonna end it right here. And then again, like I said, I want to get into the regular habit of uploading more frequently, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. And then I also want to build up the courage to actually show my face on camera. I'm kind of shy about that, but I want to build up, show my face on camera, make it like kind of true. And then, do some research here in Fort Worth. I know they got some podcast studios here that we can rent. I could rent and then have somebody with me, or I could do it by myself. I just want to have fun with it. I've never, I've never, I never had the mindset of starting this to make money. This has always been a passion project, something I want to do to have fun with, and I want to make it fun. I'm gonna have fun, and then whoever I bring along with me on here, I want them to have fun as well. So again, in a way, I want to provide a service to y'all. Um, because I know I have a videos talking about coping with the loss of a loved one. If I upload a video, that's really heartfelt or relatable, something that I went through, somebody listens to it and they go through it and they feel that validation because they went through it too. I just want to reach out to people or have that reach to people who are like, I understand Bryce, he went through the same thing and I feel like he understands me too. And I like that, you know, just, I want to be your friend and then I want you to be my friend, and go from there. But other than that,